Welcome back to Project Communicator. In this episode, I'm going to be discussing some plans for a winter camping trip that some friends and I are going to do in the next few weeks. On this winter camping trip, there will be 4 of us. We'll be overlanding a little bit. We're taking 2 trucks and we're going to load them up. We're going to drive an hour and a half to the trailhead, and then once we get to the trailhead, we're going to drive 7 to 8 miles to our camping destination. And I believe that's going to take us between 30 and 45 minutes, given that we'll be on some off-road trails and we'll be driving between 10 and 20 miles per hour. If it's a little icy or there's a lot of snow, we'll probably be going a little bit slower than that. Once we get to the camp destination, we'll unload the trucks and we'll set up our camp. We're going to have a fire, and we are also going to have one tent that we're going to all sleep in. Underneath that tent, we're going to have an insulated, I believe it's called an insulated tarp, to insulate us from the frozen ground. And then we are going to all have sleeping bags that are rated for cold temperatures, hopefully. We are going to have 2 sets of clothes to stay dry. We'll have the one set that we wear while we drive down there, and then we'll have a second set that we put on right before we go to sleep, because I guess from some research that keeps you dry at night when you're sleeping in your bag. We're also going to take gloves, hats, and boots to stay warm. To supply the fire, the campfire, we're going to take an axe and potentially some small sticks and kindling stuff to get the fire started. And we're going to take an axe, though, to cut up some logs to feed the fire. We are going to take food that includes burgers. We're going to do burgers for lunch. We're going to do chili for dinner, but the chili is going to be pre-made, so all we have to do is heat it up in our Dutch oven, our cast iron Dutch oven. And then in the morning, we are going to do oatmeal for breakfast before we head out. We're also going to take water. One of the tips that we heard was that you can heat up bottles of water, kind of leaving them near a fire, and then put them in your sleeping bag at night, and that helps you to stay warm. So we'll see if that works. And we're also going to take hand warmers just in case our fingers get really cold and we can stay warm. So I think we're going to try and record some of the trip and see how it goes, and hopefully maybe it'll make it onto this channel. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next Project Communicator episode.